Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Nebulous Cast. This is the 6K 1v1 tournament. We have ofnuaght versus Mr. Bobo. So let's see. WSC is ofnuaght and CDB is Mr. Bobo. We are on Cicada? Yeah, Cicada, there we go. That's the name. I had to get my drink real quick. It started faster than I thought. Hope you guys are doing well. Looks like we already see here from WSZ was ofnuaght. Oh gosh, the noise. Have mercy on us. Okay, let's see, we have a... Oh, let's see if I can get my mouse working. There we go. So ofnuaght Splinter here has a Mark 61 along with some missile point defense and machine gun point defense. Missile point defense is what I meant to say. Okay, let's see. We got another Splinter here. Lock on, blanket jammer. Machine gun point defense, missile point defense, Mark 61. I love the additions of the Mark 61s. Just make it so they can capture points on their own. Very nice. Then he's going to have 2 battleships, 3 Mark 82s, a war point, 4 war point defense, missile jammer. So it looks like these are both whaleguns. No, he has 1 whalegun and he has 1 cannon ship with 3 Mark 68s and a Mark 66, along with a war point defense and missile jamming. So he has both kinds of firepower, and then we have the pair here, which has a extra antenna lock on and blanket jammer. Very nice coming out of ofnuaght. Let's take a look at Mr. Bobo. Let's see, we have an E-wall ship here, 2 blanket jammers, and a lock-on coming from this Reigns. We have Splinter with electronic signature booster, blanket jammer, missile point defense. Let's see which one he has up here. Blanket jammer, electronic signature booster, missile point defense, very nice. We have a destroyer here with a Mark 550 mass driver along with missile jamming. Mark 64, Mark 61. Then he has a heavy cruiser here. I hate this angle, actually. 2 Mark 81s, a Mark 82, along with some flak and machine gun point defense. Another Reigns here with a Mark 550 mass driver. Same as the other one. So he has 3 like this? Okay, he has like triplets here surrounding the Tarnu. So let's take a look and see what the plan is. Looks like the points are being taken quickly by ofnuaght, while Mr. Bobo looks to be going under the map right now. Interesting choice. See how that plays out. This map usually gets pretty dicey. Doesn't look like we have any beam turrets or beam cannons, so we'd probably have less close range fire. I don't know if he can see these guys or not. I mean, we can, but I don't know if he can. He hasn't turned to fire, so I don't think so. But he is taking point A and B, or A and C. Point B has been taken by Mr. Bobo, so it is 2 control points to 1 in favor of ofnuaght. These guys are kind of zooming forward. Well, the Waynes is, the destroyers are behind. Does the railgun have eyes on them? We do have probably a scouting thunderhead coming out. He might be able to see them heading towards A. Love, tucked behind the asteroid. A lot of nice crevices on this map to do that. It's moving. I don't think it's going to get anything. He does have his lock-on pointed, and there goes the railgun firing. Good hit onto the Splinter, trying to take it out. Would be a good snipe. There you go. Thunderhead hitting the asteroid there. Railgun hitting along with the Mark 61. Mr. Bobo knows what he's going up against now. Let's see what his plan is. Nice hits from the 120mm HE rounds. I mean, the Splinter can't really take control points if there's a Splinter with a Mark 61 there, so it's not as threatening, but getting rid of all the scouting you can for the enemy team is pretty good. Sorry about that. Is Waspar coming closer? No, he's staying pretty far. It looks like we have lock-on above and below of the lock-on. We do have opposing whale firing, hitting ofnuaught's Splinter. Looks like it did some pretty good engine damage there. Another good shot. This is a great angle, hitting pretty much straight through that entire Splinter. If he gets maybe 2 more shots like that, he might be able to stop that engine. Still going. I have to pull it up. I imagine I could calculate how many railgun shots you'd need. This is kind of information the people want from me. It's information I don't have. The engine, though, is going to have probably about 200, 250 HP. Oh, it looks like it was taken out. But it was like 250 HP. So that means the 300 AP railgun hit would do 175. So it takes about 2 to 3 hits on a Splinter. Now that I just wasted everyone's time doing the math there, let's see what else is going on. Looks like his Waynes has taken a pretty heavy beating from the railgun fire. Lost the lock-on. That's a pretty... If you... Losing a bunch of lock-ons is going to hurt a lot, especially with all these mouse drivers. You've got to keep those lock-ons so you can get good aim and stay afar. That's the point of this fleet. I mean, mouse drivers are good, but I mean, if these were beam cannons, they could actually get up and do a good knife fight, but it's not how it's going to work. A pretty nasty railgun shot's doing a good number onto the Strato 2. Engine still is looking okay, but smoking from everywhere else. Another good railgun shot hitting the reactor area. There was an engine hit. Engine is low. And the engine's barely alive right now. Oh, I'm surprised that shot didn't kill the engine. Oh, it did. And here comes a huge volley of 450mm HE rounds. Didn't get hit by most of that volley, but yeah, no, this Splinter will be taken out. But it is buying a valuable time for the main fleet right now, who's making progress and not being shot at those HE rounds. So I was looking at the wrong ship. I am amazed this thing is still alive. I mean, it's almost more hull than ship now and smoking. The fact that this engine's still running is unbelievable to me right now. I mean, I guess the railgun does have a very small angle firing. Uh-oh. Oh, wow, lag spike there. Looks like we're back on. Okay. The ship that could. Oh, my gosh. And it's finally dead. Man, that ship took a pounding. Yeah, that actually bought. That was... Oh, he did also lose the Waynes. I don't know when I missed that. He must have got taken out by that. So, for the forward movement, he lost a Waynes and a Splinter. It's not the end of the world. That was pretty heavy priced pay. He was able to get out of the volley of all these cannons, though. But it looks like the 450mm have now turned towards the Estrada 1. Looks like the blanket jammer is on him, trying to do the best it can, but it cannot take point A because of the hidden Splinter here. Very good move. The Mark 61 is also going to start firing those HE rounds, which will do pretty well against the Splinter. Looks like he's trying to hide, but little does he know he cannot hide. There is no hiding from the Splinter. Couple good shots there. But does look like Bobo's fleet is moving into a position here. Going to start firing. Oh no, not the RPF rounds. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that do anything. Yep, Mark 61 doing a pretty good job. Ooh, and there go the full 50mm doing a pretty nasty amount of damage there. Pew pew. Nice, nice. Okay. There we go, not too bad. Whew. I have not heard the machine gun point defense. This is satisfying. There we go, but oh, just in time. There we go. This is the kind of action we're looking for. Very nice chaff decoy. Oh no, not another one. No, the chaff decoy. Oh, hold on. Let me zoom out here. We finally do have those Mark 550 mass drivers firing. But the problem with these is they just have such a terrible angle if they're fighting here. I mean, it goes through the entire ship. Hurricane's coming in, though, right now. Hopefully he has a good enough lock on. A wall point defense we're going to kick on here in a second. I think 2 wall point defense should be good enough. But he is taking a pretty... Those are some nasty shots. Not too bad, though. Wall point defense is kicking on. We do see the laser show of both the wall point defense. Chaff decoy coming right in front of the screen, blocking us. Most unfortunate. Hold on here. Wall point defense. It does run out of steam, but the chaff decoy comes in enough, and he's going to avoid those missiles. Very nice. But looks like we have a much bigger volley incoming. This was the plan. Oh my gosh. A bunch of those being hit by the... Oh, what's the word? The asteroid there. Coming in. A wall point defense doing the best it can. But it has its work cut out for it right now. Okay. Laptop, please. Man, look at that. We have 6 wall point defense doing the best it can right now. I thought some of these would get closer, but being in that straight line, the wall point defense is making a combined effort, easily taking all of these out. Chaff decoy. Looks like a little bit of backfire. The laser show is continuing. Unbelievable, he survived that. Another volley coming out, but if that previous volley wasn't going to do it, what makes you think this one will? I mean, maybe you're hoping that the wall point defense is taking a lot of damage. Maybe had to be battle shorted. Yeah, but these are thunderheads now. They're coming out right now. A lot of the fire coming onto this heavy cruiser here. It's taking a pretty good beating. It looks like those missiles are not going to make contact. The Aurora point defense is off cooldown and easily takes all of that out. The Mark 82 is already destroyed. And the Mark 61 up here is taking a nasty beating right now. Things are not looking good for Bobo. Everything pretty much relied on that assault, but I think he was too far away. It gave the Aurora point defense enough time to take out all of those. His heavy cruiser is taking some serious fire right now, losing a lot of his extremities. Looks like his destroyers are now repositioning, maybe to try and get better shots, but they're now being targeted. Lost the machine. Looks like he lost the Mark 64 and the flak point defense. But I don't know if ofnuaght is carrying any missiles on his ship. I love the idea coming from Bobo, but I think it was too far. We're just getting little hits and not too bad. I wonder if he's leaving this heavy cruiser to die here. Looks like one engine is down, but maybe the reactor's down. I don't think it is, but it could be. And maybe that's why he's abandoning it. A good angle here, avoiding maximum railgun damage here. But he has this one targeting ship here, but I wonder if that was the issue. I mean, we had some pretty good fire coming out, but he could not sustain it, and yep, that's what it was. He was moving away, the reactor did die, the Turmaru is dead. Things are looking increasingly bad for Bobo here, who only now has 3 destroyers and a Splinter, and one of those destroyers is pretty much beaten up to oblivion here. He still has the Mark 550 here, though. So that's nice. He's not turning on those blanket jammers right now. At least I don't think he is. Which is pretty unfortunate. I feel like he should be trying to use those. And the Shuba is now dead. Now we only have 2 destroyers left. This game, like, Mr. Bobo is going to call GG already. And that's going to be a very quick game. GG, ofnuaght able to survive that missile volley coming out of Mr. Bobo. Let's take a look at the numbers here. See, ofnuaght, yeah, 13,000 damage and 15,000. Very nice. All these ships tried to do the missiles, but no damage was coming out of them right now. Where's that one ship? Oh, yeah, it took almost 5,000 damage. That was a lot for a Splinter. My gosh. Congratulations, ofnuaght, for winning that. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry it's a shorter match. Maybe I can try and get another one if they play another one later today. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend.